The African continent is home to a vibrant AI community, and it's growing at a breathtaking pace. Governments there are building national strategies for things like data privacy and AI ethics. Universities there are expanding and trying to keep up with demand, and companies from all over the world are finding a welcoming place to test out use cases, something that can be really challenging in places like the US. On a trip to the country of Rwanda in September, I got to experience all of this, and you'll be hearing more about that from me in the weeks ahead, but for now, I'm going to share a little something I made. You might call it an audio postcard or a field trip made out of sound. It's bits of audio from a day I spent with Rwanda's National Police. I'm Jennifer Strong, and this is Shift.
Now here on the steering column is a device called Auto Cruise. You simply set the speed you want.
Self-driving robo-taxis are already on the road in 2 U.S. cities.
As the disc rotates, a mirror reflects the light in the way that depends on how the signal was recorded.
This is the 100 terabyte. I present to you Electro, the Moto Man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I would say that one of my greatest skills is my ability to interact with humans.
This episode, join me as I hop into the backseat of a police car and learn how officers in Rwanda have adopted and deployed AI on the streets of its capital city, Kigali. Support for this podcast comes from Motific, bridging the gap between concept and deployment by accelerating deployment and helping ensure compliance throughout the process. Visit motific.ai to learn more. If we could just start by having you introduce yourself.
My name is Ryamugwiza.
He's the Director of Traffic and Road Enforcement Systems for Rwanda's National Police, and he's showing me how they use surveillance cameras.
So this one, we use artificial intelligence to help people if they have any problem, so they can go and then push this emergency button.
Okay. That emergency button is attached to a long pole, like a street light, but with cameras and a speaker, mounted high above our heads.
When you push it, immediately, you see?
I see it.
And then they see you.
They're expecting us because
Yes.
I'm holding a metal object at your face.
Yes, no problem, yes. So from that time, we start talk with them. What is the issue? And then we can tell him.
What we're seeing is a camera in motion. It's scanning the area as an officer answers our call.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
So we are here to test it, but when people have got an issue, can call you, and then you can help us.
Yes. Can you tell me what you're able to see from there?
Yes, I see you.
Okay, rotate this camera, and then we can see that you are watching us.
Okay, let me rotate it.
Yeah,
Wait a moment.
Yes.
As the camera rotates, we can see it's following our movements on the ground. He says people press these buttons for all sorts of reasons, from asking basic questions to reporting crimes that are in progress. Officers have even used these cameras to help deliver a baby. But what's most notable to me is how it avoids direct confrontation. And the guy whose voice we heard, where is he at?
He's in the control room, back office.
And do you have lots of control rooms or just one for the country?
We have two. We have one in the city, other one in our headquarters, Rwanda National Police headquarters.
I've been in Rwanda for about a week at this point, and I've seen these help buttons in all sorts of places, throughout the capital city of Kigali and also near the country's border with the Democratic Republic of Congo. He says they're in the process of installing them in the rest of the country too, and these cameras can be equipped with facial recognition to help officers identify who they're talking to. Can we see a speed tower too?
Yes.
Great.
It's perfect, yes.
That sounds great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So we hop back into the police car and drive to another location. The mobile camera, does it have the same capabilities?
The same.
It's so small, it's so discreet.
Yeah. This one is an NPR, number plate recognition. When the vehicle passes, it reads the number plate. Also, it takes the image of the car. So when the driver don't have a seat belt, you can just you can see him immediately, and then they can have a fine. Yes, that's how it works.
And how do people learn that they're getting a fine?
So when you are overspeed, like here in this place where we are, it is 60. You see, there is a road sign there. It is 60. So from that time, when you exceed 60, so it automatically from that time they capture you and then they send in the back office. So there is another team which are there, and then we can send a ticket to anyone, and then through his mobile phone, through his number.
So it's based on the car's registration?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what happens if your neighbor borrows your car? Does the ticket come to the person driving or to the person who owns the car? It
comes to me. Yes. So if it is my car, it comes directly to me. So and then I pay this traffic fine. Yes.
And then you yell at your neighbor.
Yes.
Yes. Over the course of the afternoon, he shows me 3 types of traffic camera setups. There's these small mobile systems, which move around the city to different spots. There's fixed towers of cameras that function like a smart speed trap. And there's also red light cameras. But despite the differences, all of them contain similar features, like the ability to write tickets for not wearing a seatbelt. And these fines are automatically generated and sent to the mobile phone of the car's owner in near real time. Andy says delivering the ticket as the problem is happening is dramatically changing drivers' behavior. Any biometrics? Like, can it see who's in the car or no?
Yeah, you can see. That one, it's just facial recognition. We fetch the number plate because there is all information of the owner of the car. We can just get it through the number plate. So now we are going to move to another technology where we use which we call light bar camera, which reads any wanted vehicle which pass through. It is just there. We are going to shift to them, and then you can see work in the car.
Yeah.
You can go inside, and then you see how it works.
Excellent.
Go in the
on this
front
side?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We walk across the street, and I get into the front seat of a different police car that's stationed on the side of the road. This time, number plate recognition is mounted to the top of the police car. It's actually kind of hidden inside the light bar.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I'm okay.
Okay. So, what is happening here?
So So you see a tablet inside here, so we can check wanted vehicle which pass through this road. Yeah, and then we can stop them. Yes.
When it makes that sound, what is?
Yeah, it means that this vehicle is wanted, and then they can stop you there, and then they can ask you what is the issue about you. There is traffic fine. Also, there is another car which are stolen. So it is in our system. When the car pass through here, we know that this is the car which we want it. So we stop it immediately. We can just take it to the owner of the car. Around the country, in every district, we have this on the road. Yeah. Also, when you don't have insurance, also when you don't have the motor vehicle inspection, yeah, automatically it gives you fine here.
And you get each of those fines to your mobile phone?
Yeah, the mobile phone. Yeah, it is the same.
Always?
Same system. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see it here.
Oh yeah.
Very clear.
This is the plate number.
Yeah, it looks very clear. Yes.
This car we have any problem. This is the traffic fines.
Oh, I see. So they have tickets.
Yeah, ticket. Yes.
Yeah, this is a ticket.
Yeah, it's a ticket. Yes. This technology we buy it. We start building it because there is a report which shows that there is more accident, and then after starting using it, so now the people they respect the road sign. Yes, violation. So okay, so we can move, and then you can go to the red light system also.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm getting the grand tour.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back right after this. Support for this podcast comes from Outshift. Cisco's incubation engine's newest AI innovation, Motific, is bridging the gap between concept and deployment, accelerating deployment while reducing security, trust, compliance, and cost risks. Motific provides advanced policy controls to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data and helps ensure compliance throughout the process. Visit motific.ai to learn more.
All right.
Yes.
So we're in a new location. Now what are we looking at?
Yeah. So this one, also it is the speed enforcement camera. So this one is fixed, but it's red light. So we use it in the traffic lights. Here, because you have two traffic lights, you have one way, which is just come from that side, and then another one comes from this side. So this one, it's the same like as you see the other mobile, but this one, it's red light violation. So that guy, it has to wear, you see now, because it is just red light, it is red from him. When the car pass through, when it is the red, it gets fines automatically. Yes, you can hear it. Immediately, it comes to the back office in our system. And then we check if it was, from this one, you see there is another NPR there, which just shows the video, how the scenario starts and how it ends. So when you come to just to complain, when you appeal from this, so from that time we show you the video and also we show you the image, how it starts and how it ends. And then from that time you can pay your fine.
How accepting is everybody of this? Are they used to it now? Do they understand it?
Yeah, they understand now. Before just using it, we teach them.
Do you know how much it's helped?
Yeah, from before just these cameras, before any people can just pass through, they can go because there is no police here, no one watching him, and then they can have an accident here in the junction. We start this in 2019.
It's fast.
Yeah, 2019.
This is infrastructure heavy. It's a big project.
Yeah, big project, yes. So now, next step, we're going to see that we can adopt more technology.
This is not for our camera. There's another one. There's another system.
Our final stop is to see the place he calls the back office at the National Police headquarters. The first room we visit has 6 officers sitting at computers, and they're manually checking each time a violation is captured by one of these cameras.
So here we have, there is a preparer there, authorizer, and this is the investigator. They investigate, and then they double check. So the offender can get the ticket.
They want to be sure that each ticket is correct before it's sent to the mobile phone of a car's owner. And he says they're doing this because they want to build trust in the technology.
So you have to double check. Yeah. So you see, it takes like 4-second SMS to reach to the offender. Yes. Also, reduce the number of the police officers. You see now we have like 300 and something cameras. So and then the control is only this team.
6 people are watching.
Yes, yes. So we can move to the new control room because this one is because we are still implementing this project. So we are going to shift to the new building, which have a good control room. Very perfect. And just go there.
Sure.
Then we move inside a space that's still under construction. It's a brand new, technologically rich command center that would look quite familiar to anyone who's been inside a metropolitan police command in the U.S.
It's beautiful building. I mean, it's right. They're trying to come into the 21st century. This is what I'm used to saying, yes. Once they're redone.
For now, they're still manually loading and inspecting the video footage from their body cameras. And for the most part, they're not using outdoor sensors that are intended to pick up sounds from things like gunshots or breaking glass. They're watching and learning from other countries and making decisions on what to adopt or what features to turn on. The show is produced by me and Anthony Green with help from Emma Silicons. It's mixed by Garrett Lang with original music from him and Jacob Gorski. Thanks for listening. I'm Jennifer Strong. Support for this podcast comes from Outshift. Cisco's incubation engine's newest AI innovation, Motific, is bridging the gap between concept and deployment, accelerating deployment while reducing security, trust, compliance, and cost risks. Motific provides advanced policy controls to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data and helps ensure compliance throughout the process. Visit motific.ai to learn more.